My name is Bekah Charleston. Today I'm actually suing the state of Nevada, its governor and legislature, to end legalized prostitution. This is really important to me because I was trafficked through the legal system of prostitution in Nevada. I know exactly what it felt like being inside those dusty, dirty, disgusting hallways, having to meet men and turn as many customers as you can, because the house took 50% off the top and then my pimp took the other 50. So it was never enough for either of them. I always had to show up at every single bell and keep going, no matter what my body was telling me. I think there's a lot of well-meaning people out there that have somehow confused this issue, and somehow it's become about women's choice and autonomy over their own bodies, and that somehow by fully decriminalizing prostitution, essentially legalizing it, that we are empowering women, that prostitution is a viable choice that they should make, when it's anything but. Prostitution is about the power and control men have over women's bodies, that women are a commodity to be bought and sold. And I think once you've lived a single day in the life, once you've had a single act of prostitution, you know that it's not true. You tell yourself those lies to get up every day and look at yourself in the mirror and get ready for work again that night. But once you're out of it, you can't help but look and see the destruction that it laid waste to your life, that no little girl ever wakes up one day and says, "Mommy, I want to be a prostitute someday." That doesn't happen. Those are things that people are forced, manipulated, and coerced into doing. It doesn't matter if you're there through force by a trafficker or a pimp, or if you're there due to circumstance, because you've been living in poverty, you've experienced homelessness. There's so many drivers that get people to the basest form of humanity, where somehow you think that all you deserve is what people are willing to pay you for your own body. I'm here saying with this lawsuit that it's not okay. Every single human being has dignity and value and worth and deserves to live a life free from exploitation. This case being heard before the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals gives me hope. It gives me hope that no other woman has to go through what I went through because of a legal system set up on antiquated laws from 50 years ago that still allow women to be treated like public sexual property. Having this case heard in court means that my treatment wasn't justified. It means that I did not deserve to be abused and exploited in Nevada because pimps and buyers thought it was legal. This is a landmark case because it's the first of its kind effort where it's survivor-led, survivors coming out to say, this happened to me and I'm not willing to stand by and let brothels and pimps operate with impunity anymore. We can't be pro-prostitution and against human trafficking, because where you have one, you have the other. They are inextricably linked. Wherever you have a legal market, it only increases the demand for prostitution, which increases the illegal market. If you'd like to help end legalized prostitution in America, you can help us in multiple ways. You can write the governor, the legislature, to let them know that we're not just gonna stand by and let women and children be treated like commodities as public sexual property, to let them know that you do not condone a legalized system of prostitution because it does not make it safer or healthier. It simply normalizes it and teaches our kids that are growing up that it's okay to be bought and sold by other people. If you're in one of the states that is trying to fully decriminalize this issue right now, Washington, D.C. has had a big push. New York, California have had big pushes. You have to get involved by writing your congresspeople. You have to get involved by writing your lawmakers, your assembly people. We have to let them know and hear survivors' stories, People like myself, there's hundreds, if not thousands of us that have come out and now can speak to the harms of what it's like working inside a legalized system of exploitation. I'm asking the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals to declare Nevada's laws unconstitutional and to provide injunctive relief for all the women that are still being purchased and treated as property. We need to see exit services and true choices and options to help women get free and realize that they are worth more.